Good morning, Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Monday. Best intro ever. What a weekend it has been. My goodness, my goodness. Um, Still don't have the Tron video game fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm afraid it's gonna cost more to get it fixed than to buy a new one. So ah, first chance he gets, he ditches the Vindicta lid. All right, I haven't worn anything in 2 years, but my Vindicta hat. I change it one day. Fine. All right, I have it right here. Happy now. I couldn't bring back the old school rebellion, you know, to let people know that these hats are still available. Like all that, I couldn't bring it back for one day, huh, Giles? Now one day without him getting all upset. I think you owe me $50. Prayers and blessings for our brother Ace Liberty. We are hoping for a speedy recovery and hope you have you back soon as well as with us for a long time. If he shows up in the chat today, I will remind me to go back to your message so he sees that. Remind me. Respect the Vindicta lid. Yeah, I guess so. All right, look at Guy. I didn't think he was gonna do it. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he should. Giles? It's Giles, right? I always say Giles. Giles McCoy. I have a lisp, okay? What do you want? What do you want from me? All right, chat. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do today? You know what? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. I'm gonna put a poll. Rebellion hat. Are you guys are just so used to my Vindicta hat? You just don't change scares you, right? Vindicta hat. All right. We'll start a poll. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. We're gonna see. It's already started on a Monday. It's already started. It's already started. Look at this guy with 10 gifted membership. Love this guy, dude. He's so funny, man. It wouldn't be a chat without him, I tell you. I see him in other chats too. I know he spins a little yarn, poking the bear a little bit. But here's your roast Tico. Oh, the rebellion hat is winning. It's winning. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do, brother? What are you gonna do? Put on both hats. All right. There we go. That's how you start the show, man. Right there. This is the OG. Listen, there's a lot of hits. This was the hat that started it all, right here. This was the hat right here. That's the OG. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Spider Unlimited again. Prayers for and love in the chat for our sister and my co-host Donna Hall for obstacles and a continued path to success future. Look at this guy, man, just praying for everybody today. What's gotten into you, Spider Unlimited? What's gotten into you, man? I love it. I'm here for it. I also had this one, That was my this God, Jay. This rebellion hat has been with me. This was the one that I wore like all the time. I wore this hat. I've worn this hat more than the Vindicta hat. This hat has seen stuff, man. This hat has seen things. You can't see the gold. Well, I guess the good Lord says that's enough. I also have my Starscream hat. Go for that one too. Mm. Look at. Are we gonna do prayer requests this morning while I'm ridiculously sitting here with like 5 hats on my head? If that's what we need to do, that's what we'll do. All right, the poll is up. I'm sorry, Giles. It looks like you lost. Today we're gonna wear the old school rebellion hat today. Better luck tomorrow. Better luck tomorrow. The poll is up. Oh man. All right, hold on. Let's start over. Let's start over. I see you, Wasp. Holy crap. Right here. With a $100 donation, praying for our troops, our president, family, innocent people, and all Billies. Did another pilot die? Jay pulling some serious 80s, 90s looks as the Bella Stella with my hat. Let's see. We had other prayer requests in the chat. Someone was like, "You know what? Let's just have them. Let's just have them now. If I didn't highlight it, retype it. I'm focused now. Let's go over the prayer request. I got my paper. Let's go over the prayer requests. That's a good way to start the week, right? A good way to start the week. We're gonna pray for our troops. We're gonna pray for our president. I'm praying for peace, man. I am not a war person. I don't like it. I don't like it. Praying for Jay's hat. It was a service member from the original attack the other day. Ah, man. Um, hold on. Did y'all see that Avatar Wasp just gotten on there? Is she wearing that to MegaCon? Hmm? Please pray for my brother Bruce K as he faces a battle with colon cancer. Yeah. Hey, also I know he might not say it, but pray for this Bruce too, man. He had a death in the family this week. And I know it's taking its toll. Had a death in the family. This is Spider Unlimited started this all, man. Started this all. Was, thank you for just being so generous over here. I don't know. Thank you. I see you guys on Kick and Rumble. Um, an F-15 was shot down by. I have not seen much of anything. After the closeout of The Daughter's Revenge, I was like, I just wanted to take a couple days of. It's been mentally, it's like, but nowhere near what you guys are going through. I see Steel Leg in the chat. Spider Unlimited again. Prayers and love for dyslexia, who has to put up with J Day in and out. I have dyslexia too. Have you not figured that out? Have you not figured that out? You know, I don't really remember a time when Twitter was a nice place, to tell you the truth. I don't even remember. I'm trying to think. It had its pocket moments of like, yeah, we're celebrating, and then it quickly turns to crap, you know. Mm, it just quickly turns to crap. Saint says I had a great interview last week, hoping to hear back this week. The lady told me she thought I was just lovely. I'm a 48-year-old man. Good morning. Oh, Steve says, "Oh, buddy, we know." Oh man, there are nice parts of Twitter. Not if you have an opinion. Yeah, Instagram is the most racist place ever. It's hilarious. Be careful what algorithm you get yourself in. Look at my cheeks are all like shiny. What's up with that? Jay, did you vote for all of this? Yes, I did. I voted for Donald Trump to run the country. And I have to believe, even though I don't agree 100% on all his policies, which is kind of ridiculous for us to do, um, I have to believe that he's got information that I'll never know and that they're doing the right thing for the world, you know? So, yeah. I'm not one of those people. I'll tell you what though, those MAGA influencers that came out of the woodwork that made thousands of dollars off people, like, and now they're like, MAGA's dead. Every time Trump does something, MAGA's dead. MAGA's dead. MAGA's dead. MAGA's. It's like, give me a break, dude. Mm-mm-mm. Jay, my wife and I took our daughter 14 to her first rock concert. 9 Inch Nails? Are you serious? Surprising surprising. The concert was I guess, because it was an older crowd. You took her to 9 Inch Nails? That's wild, dude. Nandy out of nowhere against Iran war, Venezuela strikes. Hold on. Against Iran war, Venezuela strikes. Also, IRGC claimed the school strikes that took 51 lives. I don't agree 100% on all politics, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Tame. Tame. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where I'm at. It's like I also have to believe that they know stuff I don't know, and I probably will never know, you know? I voted for no war. You don't have to put all caps in. I've warned you twice. You keep putting in all caps. You don't have to yell at me. I will say this though. Trump did campaign on this, if you remember. He actually did say that he would deal with Iran. Sorry, Jay. It's okay. It's okay. I take it personally that you're yelling at me. He did campaign that he would take care of Iran. I know he said no new wars, but Iran's not a new war. That war, those people that have been around forever. Um, Also this, you want to talk about the Democratic Party losing more voters? All I saw on the news was like everyone that has some family member or something going on in Iran, it's like they are like pro Trump marching in the streets, man. So I don't know. We just got a whole new slew of voters coming in. At the end of the day, it's like whether you agree with this or not, like the alternative is not even close to being an option, you know? But we'll wait and see, Nandy. We'll see. You're right. I'm with you. Oh, they cheering. Have you not seen it, Nandy? You not seen all the Iranian people like in the streets of LA, Florida, New York cheering? At least that's what you know, the longer we do this show, the more it's like you know, what is real? What is reality anyway, you know? Be well, everyone. I'll be lurking as I monitor strikes in Iran, praying for the loved ones. That regime is evil. We are blessed. Oh yeah, how are you? On a serious note, where's Bella Stella at? I saw you in the chat. How are things over there? Are you guys like under? Are you allowed to say? Are you like under? Like you got to stay indoors or anything, or it's like we're good. You don't have to super chat. I'll find your comment. I have family in Dubai. My one cousin lives next to the hotel that got hit by the drone. Whew. Who shot Iran shot a drone in Dubai? War is ugly, man. People are gonna get. Here we go. We're all staying indoors. Been straight missiles and anti-missile action since Saturday morning. Jeez, man. Sending like love and prayers to you, Bella Stella. It's ugly. They're shooting missiles at everyone. Is that true? Like, as Iran just like, are they just pushing the button on anything they get hit at this time? You guys got to help me out, man. You guys got to help me out. You want to know something? Canada has come out in favor of Donald Trump doing this. So has Europe. Weird, right? You are a death cult. Are you talking about me? Did you just come in here and insult me? Or are you talking about somebody else? Don't be coming in here acting like Billy. Oh, okay. I was like, what? A little more context.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Ex-
What's the message?
So they ask Kamala, what's the message to Iran?
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care. They've got to be stopped.
That was his campaign. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the MAGA people, look, the fake MAGA people on Twitter that that said that Trump never talked about this, that he wasn't gonna do this. It's like, yeah, he did. I remember he did campaign on Iran. You know what I'm saying? Like he did campaign on this. I don't know where these fake be. It's a lot of fake influencers out there that ride these trains, man, to get popular and make a lot of money. I'm not saying I agree with it at all. I'm saying like he campaigned for it. Like, you know, yeah, I think this was 2016. I want to see Iran return to what was before I was born. I've seen the old photos and some of it. I heard, bro, I've seen that too. And it was like a vacation destination for people. There was a lot of money in there because of oil. They had beautiful resorts. They had all kinds of stuff. Like it was like it was. Could you imagine waking up and being like, "Honey, where would you like to vacation today?" I don't know. Let's go to Iran. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go to Persia, Iran. Let's go see the ancient statues. Let's stay in one of their resorts. Maybe play a little round of golf. Could you imagine those words coming out of someone's mouth? How crazy is that? Wicked Virtue for $4. That coffee? Yes. Also, don't forget at the meetups, I got a bunch of these mugs we're gonna give away. We got coins we're giving away. We got bandanas. We've got car decals. We got all kinds of stuff. And my pirate costume is in. Wait till you see that monstrosity. Good Lord. Prayers and love for the Bella Stella and her family and Cole Hauser's family members over there. We love and stick with you through all this. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Iran's hit that school was their own fault. I will say this: evil regimes like that are a ridiculous. They're pieces of trash, man. These people will hide. They will hide themselves in schools to they don't care about human life whatsoever, especially children. This is in L.A. that the Ayatollah was killed. This is in L.A. I thought L.A. hated Donald Trump. Sorry to change the subject suddenly, but Jay, are you going to the MegaCon after hours at the Universal thing? You're not changing the subject. Hey, kidding. Do you not know the show around here? Do you not know, like, I could start a topic and end up over on the left side of the world talking about something about, I don't know, pies? Can anyone answer? Like, listen, it's probably not the time to ask, but I want to ask Cole Hauser. Does anybody know if they're using the Starscream jet in this fight? Is it the F-22? Is he a F-15 or F-22? What is Starscream? I will be there. I'll be hanging out with Cole Hauser, Eldridge, maybe Fear the Beardo, F-15s. Yeah. And a few others. I'll have my own little group. Yeah, all right. So not the Michael Bay films, like the original cartoon. All right, F-15s. They don't use F-15s anymore, do they? John Ambler says I used to work on the F-15. You got to work on Starscream, man? Come on. Yeah, Bay movies. Bay movie is just AI fan fiction. That's all that is. Bruce Wayne will be in my group. Yes, they do use them still. I'm not trying to make light of any situation, but Transformers talk. All right. What about the Cole Hauser? Is there a I'm hanging out with Brimstone too. That's gonna be a great night. What all right, so the big bomber that we have, right? Those big bombers. Is there a transformer made out of that big bomber? You know those bombers that he flew over Putin's head that one time? Are they the B2s? Is that what that's called? Like, I don't know. What's the most advanced one that we have now? B-52? Oh, those are B2s. All right. Is there a transformer based off the B2? Because man, Trump could do the funniest thing and paint all those jets and bombers out of transformers and send them over there and scare the crap out of those people. B2s. It's the triangle shaped one. Yeah, they're huge. They can fly like they could stay in the air for what, like 2 days? All right, so there's I don't know which I probably should look it up. I should probably look it up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's this one right here. All right, hold on. This one. This is why I love this chat. They're the smartest people on the entire planet. This one right here. Oh, the music. No. Which one is this one? Look at that thing, man. That's the B2. Okay. They need to turn that into a transformer immediately. Can someone double check on that? If there's a live press conference going on right now, I'll pull it up. They did. Oh, bro, that thing is freaking sweet, dude. Cole Hauser, I see you text me, but I'm not gonna answer my text while I'm live. Come on, man. Why you keep texting me? Those things are freaking sweet, man. I'm trying to find a better picture. You remember this? All right, all right. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. But first, let's watch this. You're gonna have Rush. You're gonna have Putin come over, and Trump's like, I got a present for you." Yo, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see.
Chairman mentioned is for months and months, even before we built up, we ensured that we had maximum defensive capabilities in theater. to allow the president the decision space in the future. So even before this buildup in the last 30 days, we discreetly brought defensive assets in to make sure, understanding that there are Iranian capabilities. As far as time frame, I would never hang a time frame from our perspective. The commander-in-chief sets the op tempo and terms of this fight. As I said, it's on his terms. And we'll make sure that Admiral Cooper and his team have everything they need, not just to defend. I mean, the best defense is good offense. And so we're aggressively pushing into that airspace over that southern flank to ensure that we control it and we destroy anything that moves that would attempt to shoot us. Think of it as shooting the archer instead of the arrows. That's where we want to be. And we have the kind of exquisite intelligence to get over the top, find that and destroy it. It won't happen overnight. This is a big battle space with a lot of capabilities. That's part of the reason why it's such a threat to us. That's why I talk about conventional umbrella to blackmail nuclear ambitions. They were building up this conventional arsenal in order to ensure that no one would ever block them from their ability to get nuclear weapons. So we're very clear-eyed about the nature of this Iranian threat, and weey're going to get after it. I don't know if you have anything to add to that, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for the question. The only thing I'll add is that unlike an operation, a single operation like Midnight Hammer or Absolute Resolve, it'll take some time for us to conduct battle damage assessment, and the targeting cycle that CENTCOM will run will take those things into effect. Admiral Cooper will adjust his plan and fires accordingly to ensure that we're attriting that. He's focused on long-range strike capability coming out of the enemy, and that's a key and essential part of it.
The capabilities that still exist from the enemy front.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say we're still doing BDA. Normally we'd be able to see a singular thing and we'd assess pretty quickly. He's doing offense and assessment simultaneously, so it'll take longer for us to assess than it would in a single operation.
Secretary Hegseth, thank you. Reagan Reese with the Daily Caller. 2 questions for you. The president said yesterday in his video message that we will leave Iran when we complete all of our objectives. What are our objectives? And can you share more information on how the soldiers who were killed were killed?
Well, I laid out the objectives, as did the chairman. They're completely nested. I mean, Iran has an ability to project power against us and our allies in ways that we can't tolerate. So whether that's ballistic missiles and drones, so offensive capabilities, effectively their Navy, which would attempt to set other terms and impose different costs, drone capabilities, which we laid out there. And ultimately, though, this tying it back to Midnight Hammer, the president has been willing to make a deal. You can't have a nuclear bomb. Radical Islamists can't have a nuclear bomb that they wield against the world. He gave them every single opportunity. Then we precisely took it away. And even then, after that, they didn't have that. They didn't come to the table with a willingness to give it away. So ultimately, those nuclear ambitions, which never ceased, are something that had to be addressed as well. So that's a discrete sense of what's being addressed here to ensure that they can't use that conventional umbrella to continue a pursuit of nuclear ambitions. And then as it pertains to the U.S. casualties, that particular incident was, you have air defenses and the lot's coming in and you hit most of it. And we absolutely do. We have incredible air defenders. Every once in a while, you might have one, unfortunately, we call it a squirter that makes its way through. And in that particular case, it happened to hit a tactical operations center that was fortified, but these are powerful weapons. So we certainly will do, as I said, moments like that as we remember them and we take care of them and take care of their families, only stiffen our resolve to ensure that we do this properly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right here.
Thank you, Secretary Hegseth. I had 2 questions for you. First, are there currently any American boots on the ground in Iran?
No, but we're not going to go into the exercise of what we will or will not do. I think it's one of those fallacies for a long time that this department or presidents or others should tell the American people this, and our enemies, by the way, here's exactly what we'll do. Here's exactly how long we'll go. Here's exactly how far we'll
question.
go.
Why
Here's what
ask
we're
that?
willing
He's
to do and
absolutely
not
right.
do. It's
Why give away
foolishness.
your plan? Yeah,
so
there's
President
troops
Trump
on the
ensures
ground in
that our
this
enemies
sector
understand
right
we'll
here.
go as far as we need to go
What a stupid
to advance
question.
American interests. But we're not dumb about it. You don't have to roll 200,000 people in there and stay for 20 years. We've proven that you can achieve objectives that advance American interests without being foolish about it. Now, will we be bold about it? Are we willing to be decisive about it? Do we put months and months of planning into what kind of effects we want to achieve? Absolutely. But going forward, why in the world would we tell you, the enemy, anybody, what we will or will not do in pursuit of an objective? We fight to win. We fight to achieve the objectives the President of the United States has laid out, and we will do so unapologetically. Thank
Is there
you.
any significance to Israel carrying out this strike to kill the Ayatollah? And I wanted to know, what was your immediate reaction to finding out about his killing?
I think Israel did a great job in the conduct of that operation.
President Trump put a 4-week
Here you go,
timeline
right
on
here,
it. Are you
please.
saying that's wrong?
Yeah, thank you. You mentioned during the briefing, General Kane, that there would be additional troops sent to the region. Could you say how many troops currently are involved in this operation and how many additional troops are planned to go in this next phase?
I don't want to talk specifics because that would tip the enemy off. We
Another
have more
yeah, why
tactical
give specific?
aviation flowing into theater just based on the time it took to get it out there. I think we're just about where we want to be in terms of total combat capacity and total combat power for Admiral Cooper. One of the things, though, that a commander, he'll consistently assess the trajectory of the campaign. Is he on or off trajectory? And then make an ask of the joint force, which will then develop options for consideration by the secretary and the president to either increase or in some cases decrease the amount of combat capability that we have over there.
I heard the question about 4 weeks. It's the typical NBC sort of gotcha type question. President Trump has all the latitude in the world to talk about how long it may or may not take. 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. It could move up. It could move back. We're going to execute at his command the objectives we've set out to achieve. And what he has shown an ability to do that other presidents can't quite seem to have the aperture to do. Well, I mean, Joe Biden didn't even know what he was doing, is to look for opportunities and off-ramps and escalations for the United States that creates new opportunities to execute what we need on our own timeline. So you can play games about 4 weeks, 5 weeks. He has all the latitude, and I'm glad he does, because there's no better communicator than our president expressing those things. I've been in meetings with the president for the last 2.5 days. We know exactly where his headspace is, and he will communicate as he should exactly what he would like, and we will follow those orders. And I think everything he said on that is right down the middle. Absolutely. Yes, right there. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Secretary. I left my hometown of Sakis in Iranian Kurdistan in 1996. Can you promise that I will be able to return home safely this year? And I have a following question too, please.
I appreciate the question. I'm not here to place guarantees on that, but I think the message the president has given has been clear to the people of Iran. This is your moment.
Can you promise me I'll be
safe? The world was
safe?
seized by these crowds, and then
Buddy, I
seized
might
by the
slip in the
reality
shower
of
and
this
crack
regime
my head
killing
open.
tens
Like,
of thousands
can't promise
of innocent
that kind of
protesters.
stuff.
So we saw the nature of the regime yet again exposed. We saw many of the Iranian people seek a change there. This is their moment to take advantage of it for sure.
You served in Iraq and know that no American soldiers were killed in Kurdistan. The Kurdish people are very pro-American. Will you continue protect Kurdistan and Peshmerga as loyal ally of the United States? Why I'm asking this question? Because now Kurdistan is under attack by Iranian drones and by proxies in Iraq and on the region.
I think I can speak to allies generally in the region who we've been in constant communication with. We have been standing shoulder to shoulder with them, and we appreciate their capabilities. Absolutely. Yes, right here.
Hi, thank you. Cameron Arkin with the Daily Wire. My question is about some of the domestic threats, if any, regarding this right now. Have there been any concerns about Iranian sleeper cells, and kind of what has the Trump administration been doing to kind of monitor these
Well,
threats?
across the interagency, in full coordination. Of course, we're paying attention to any potentialities there. This is a former regime, that seeks to export that ideology and try to sow terror. We're ready for that. We've seen these types of folks before, and the American people can rest assured that we're vigilant on that.
Right here. Secretary, thank you. Kind of a follow up on that last question. There was just this what appears to be a terrorist attack in Austin yesterday. How does that change the operation at all? What effect does that have? And
It doesn't change the operation at all, and I know the authorities are executing exactly the way they should.
Secretary Higseth, and one for Chairman Kane as well. I understand, to your point here, that you don't want to broadcast everything for our adversaries to hear, but the American people also want to know what they're sending their men and women to war for. Is there a concern of this spiraling into a longer war? And then one for the chairman when you're done.
Did you not hear my remarks? I mean, we're ensuring the mission gets accomplished, but we are very clear-eyed, as the president has been, unlike other presidents, about the foolish policies of the past that recklessly pulled us in to things that were not tethered to actual clear objectives. So we know we have plans, we have generals, we have chairmen, we have commanders, CENTCOM commanders, Admiral Cooper, who's executing very deliberately to ensure outcomes that I laid out are accomplished. But we would never, in front of a press pool, lay out how long that may take. The mission for our warfighters, which is what matters to us, is very, very clear. And they're executing it right now violently.
And just for the chairman, quickly, I have one for the chairman. You said this is not a one-night operation. It will take time to achieve the goals. What would be the goal line here for you?
I think the secretary laid out the military objectives, and that's what we execute against is the military objectives.
Last one right here.
Thank you, sir. As you've said, there are a large amount of U.S. service members that are in harm's way right now. What is your prayer for them?
First of all, my prayer for them is that I do pray for them. My wife prays for them. Our family prays for them. Our cabinet prays for them. None of this is done on a whim. Having been in their boots, having been in their shoes, having been in their flight suits, I know we think about them with every decision that we make and every recommendation that we make to the President of the United States. Those recommendations are made prayerfully. And when I pray every day for them and for this mission, I pray simply for the biblical wisdom to see what is right and the courage to do it. It's going to take courage to follow through on this. There's going to be a lot of noise. And we pray for that, and we hope all of you do as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. I guess just a brief update. Nothing. Is somebody else coming out? I'll keep that. If something else comes out, let me know and I'll pull it back up. But what yeah, we need more of that stuff. Too many times, like they just let reporters walk over them and give them, like too many times they just let reporters walk over them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I just have to trust the administration on this one. What about this?
The Cuban government is talking with us, and they're in a big deal of trouble, as you know. They have no money, they have no anything right now, but they're talking with us, and maybe we'll have a friendly takeover of Cuba.
The Cuban government is talking to us, and there might be a friendly takeover. Oh man, the balls on this guy, man. The balls on this guy to be like, you remember like Venezuela? They're like, no new wars. Venezuela took like what, 2 minutes? And the Venezuelan people cheered and threw parties. And they're returning home. They're like, I can't wait to go back to my home. I love America, but Venezuela is my home. And these people were like, we're going back. And now it's like, yeah, Cuba, Cuba's reaching out. Cuba's reaching out. If he liberates Cuba, freaking Cuba, The Republicans will never lose an election. Like they could make the biggest oopsie and never lose again. You telling me I could take a boat to Cuba and get some Cuban coffee and some Cuban sandwiches without problem? Dang, man. Soulburner's like, have you seen the Cuban ladies? I have. Cuba would take like 5 seconds. Yeah. What 12 seconds says corn pop? Cuba, we just need to pull our ships around Cuba and they'll be like, here's the key to the city, sir. that will not be a war whatsoever. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bruce, that's it.
We could very well end up having a friendly takeover of Cuba. What about the post? After many, many years, we've had a lot of years of dealing with Cuba. I've been hearing about Cuba since I'm a little boy, but they're in big trouble, and we could very well, something good, I think very positive for the people that were expelled or worse from Cuba that live here.
That's crazy, dude. Could you imagine that God picked President Trump to reset the world? To kind of like reset the world of all these horrible people that took over. And they're like, all right, we reset, grow your country. I saw a statement yesterday. Clauser says, sorry for texting you. I'm just messing with you, brother. You can text me whenever you want, bro. You know that. I text you back. I saw someone make this post. I thought I saved it. I was looking for it, but I can't. Basically, he said, listen, all these people want to get into America. You know why? Because their country sucks. He goes, what if their country didn't suck? These people wouldn't want to leave. That would also help take care of like illegal immigration over here. Hey, imagine if Iran and Cuba, like even Venezuela, what they were saying is like the country goes back to being the beautiful women and the resorts, and they're just living. They wouldn't want to leave. Does that theory make sense? Because like if America was as bad as like Cuba or something like that, I would want to leave. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You don't see many Singapore or Japan. That's right. That's right. Interesting. Some folks seem to forget this isn't just about Venezuela, Iran, or even Cuba. It's a message to Russia and China that they won't f around with their that we won't f around with their BS. Yeah, I know. The biggest casualties of all this is Russia and China. They lose Iran. China's about to go through it, dude. Because Iran was their like number one like oil, wasn't it? Am I wrong on that? Someone correct me in the chat. Someone correct me. Is China about to lose pretty big? They're going to lose their leverage. And the only people left, like the only one left, it'll be China and Russia will be together. China, Russia, and North Korea will be it. That's the only alliance left after this stuff. Crazy. Japan. We would love to correct you, Jay, if you were wrong. Oh, look at Toby. China got their oil from backdoor deals and getting around embargoes such as with Iran. Yeah. Iran and Venezuela both were in China's oil distributor. Mm-mm-mm. It's going to be interesting, huh? Going to be interesting. China about to lose bigly. I have just been informed that we have destroyed and sunk 9 Iranian naval ships, some of them relatively large and important. Some of them were large and important. The other ones were not so important. The other ones weren't that great, but we sunk them anyway. This guy, dude. This guy. We're going after the rest. They will soon be floating at the bottom of the sea. Also, in a different attack, we largely destroyed their naval headquarters. Other than that, their navy is doing very well, President Trump. Good Lord. That's hilarious. I've been to China multiple times. The people there are nice. You know. This is kind of funny.
What are you doing? Just shopping for an Iranian flag on Amazon. Should be here tomorrow. Because I stand with Iran. Yeah, me too. I'm very excited. No, I stand with Iran. Yes, me too. I stand with Iran. This is a very good. Are we on opposite sides of this? No, I stand with Iran. Hands off.
Oh no.
Iran. Okay, America needs to leave. But that would mean the regime stays in place. Homosexuality is illegal. Women don't have access to education. And you're for this? Well, I'm against Trump, and I'm against the regime in America. Say it. Say you hate Trump. Homosexuality should be criminalized. Women shouldn't get to go to school, and Iran shouldn't be free. Or say thank you, Trump. Which one?
Oh man. I don't know. Like then you have these people right here. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, Iran. Bomb Mar-a-Lago. Look at this person. It's crazy. Again, like that's why I showed that video first. I showed that video first because that's how progressive lefts think. They hate Trump so much that they would rather have countries kill the LGBTQ community, keep women trapped, you know, all that stuff. That all the stuff that they are cheering for, all the stuff that they want, all the stuff that they want, Iran does the opposite. But yet they'd rather have that in power than you know, Trump win. So this is what they post. Matthew Marsden, FBI. These people are such nice and lovely people, I swear, you know. Chris Karan for $20. There was a girl in high school that was from Iran and told me how beautiful her country was and the way that Shah, as I say that right, and government treated people. I wish that I could talk to her today and get her feelings on the weekend. So Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like all I'm doing is reporting the news, man. I don't know. Holocron Live, of course, by toppling Iran, Trump also helps the New World Order, but we're not talking about that. Bro, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Can't be serious. I have heard that every sitting president, everybody in charge, everybody starting the New World Order, everyone I have heard the end times is coming and this I have heard that since I was a little kid, dude. And everybody's been wrong ever since. Obama was the Antichrist. George Bush was the Antichrist. I've heard preachers preach saying that the time is near. The New World Order is here. The Illuminati's here. I have heard that forever, dude. That this person's doing it and that person's doing it and that person. I'm at the point now, like, just let it happen. Sweet Jesus. Everybody's a part of it. But I like Holocron Library Fox. But I'm just saying. I've heard it. I have heard it, man. I've heard the rapture's coming every single year until it doesn't. I've heard it. That's the only New World Order I know. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me show you. I know you guys know what I'm about to do. Wait a minute. This is the only NWO. It's the only NWO that I know. Here goes the stream. So thank you for your super chats, but it's got to be played. There they are. That's the only NWO I know. It's the only one I know that came to pass. Everyone kept saying the New World Order is coming, and it came. It came right here with Hulk Hogan. That's right. There it is. There goes the stream. I know I'm demonetized for this stream. I know it. I know it. Listen, you want to know why I know the end of the world is coming now? You want to know why? It's because toy makers are making stuff like this, you know? Like I don't get it, man. You know, I just I don't know. Shout out to you, Fox. Shout out to you. Oh no. Oh. What is that? It's a Pokemon. It's the Sand Castle. Listen. Phil ordered 3. Listen, you all know this show. I try not to get too serious here. War is a terrible thing. And you know, never downplaying the fact that people lost their lives is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. Time will tell, all right? Time will tell. But I know like this is not a good thing right here. Like I can tell you what's not a good thing is attending this church right here. You know? Let's see what we got here. We got white old hippies. A white old man, like no diversity whatsoever. There is no diversity on that choir. There's no black people, there's no Latin people. All right? How do you call yourself the most diverse group when you can't even get different people in your choir? All right, number one. So you should be ashamed of yourself right there. Y'all should go home and look in the mirror and say, do better or grow up, whatever comes first. Okay. That's what you should do. Second, this is their worship service. Let's see what we got here.
God is not a man. God is not an orange man.
TDS is one heck of a drug, man. I mean, one heck of a drug where you have to do praise and worship and talk about Donald Trump. And the fact that you wrote lyrics to a song, put notes on a song, made piano chords for a song, and got the choir to sing it shows that you guys need to leave this building immediately and head to the nearest doctor office and maybe check yourself in for maybe 6 years to eternity. I don't know. I don't know, man. You're more obsessed with Trump than you are with God if this is a church. That's crazy.
And God does not belong to Republicans or Democrats. And
Oh, had to throw that in, huh?
God is not a flag, and not even American. And God does not depend.
This guy right here, look at this guy right here. He's second guessing himself, okay? He's looking at this guy. He's looking out at the people. He's not even singing. He's got his hand in his pocket, which is horrible choir etiquette. If you've ever been to a church, you know the first thing you do is not put your hands in your pocket, okay? So obviously he's not teaching correctly. All right? He's rethinking his life, and he might be leaving after this. I got to feel, look, he won't even stand next to some of these people. I can only assume that the people in a church like this have such a unique smell about them. Maybe sulfur, you know? There might be a hint of sulfur in that church. I don't know.
And God does not depend on a government, but God is good. God is good.
Okay, never mind. He just came back. He came back and he's starting to do the, what is that? We got the one-handed limp clap. Are you trying to clap on your, what are you doing, Billy? So let me just tell you this weird man with funny shoes on that's singing the song. Yes, you need to thank God for the government. You want to know why? This is why. Because without the government that we have now in place, you, sir, wouldn't be able to have the freedom to hold a, whatever you call this, gathering. All right? You wouldn't be able to have it. There are countries right now that are not allowed to have church service or whatever this thing is called. There are countries where you can't protest, you can't do anything. So yes, so maybe once in your life, you'll understand that maybe you should thank God for this government so that you can gather and assemble freely and say some of the most stupidest things that you're saying right now. You know what I mean? That's all. Oh, Lady Aaron D wants us to play some more. Here we go.
God is good and God loves everyone. God, atheists in Charlotte.
Clearly, they haven't practiced this well because he's looking at the piano, man. I know this look because I used to play piano for the worship service. So anytime the leader is looking over, he's like, hey, you're off beat. All right. Hey, old man, keep up. Right. That's the look of disgust. Now you got other choir members here looking over at the piano man who's clearly behind in the notes that he's playing. Trust me, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. And he's like, he starts a little stomp, I think, right? So yeah, like trying to get things ready. Here we go. First of all, they don't even have a proper mic for him to sing. He's all hunched over like he's got scoliosis or something. It's embarrassing.
And communists and lesbians and even old Pat Robertson. God loves us all, Catholic or Protestant.
Oh man. You've got like 10 people in this place. 10 people. My heart breaks for the seniors that are being bussed out to this church and probably have no idea what's going on.
Terrorist or president, everybody love, 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 love.
Big finish. Big finish. They put their books down and they put their hands up. And there's the pastor right there with the little iPhone recording. The only hope that I get from this is seeing that there are no young people here in attendance. So churches like this, sadly, will die off and fade into the sunset. There's my breakdown. Are you not entertained of Jay's breakdown? Are we not entertained? I got supers. I know. I'm going to get to them in once. All right, let's do that now. The meat sacks made Smash Mouth sound like a dream. What? What? You don't like Smash Mouth? I've never wanted a guitar smash so bad in my life. I did all that just to say shout out to my amazing lurkers in the chat. It is now the top of the hour, and shout out to you. You are the beautiful song sung by real people in my heart, not what I just played. And shout out to Lady Aaron D. I know she's probably going to punch me when she sees me, but it's well deserved. So it's well deserved. Shout out to you, amazing lurkers. Thanks for being here. We did crack 500 people. I don't know why, but we're here. I think everybody needs a beer. I wasn't ripping Smash Mouth, just saying it's low effort. I got you, Grant. Oh, yo, it's Max Meeks. He never changed his profile picture. A baseball bat with God written on it. Yeah. Durkas. Double Durkas. Show the B2 Megatron. Maybe. 5 time. If not, we'll show it. Put it in our group chat, Cole Hauser. We'll show it Thursday. That's what that Thursday show's for. A lot of retro stuff, you know. The rapture is coming. Hurry up and pack your bags. Listen, all I know is that there is a God and I'm not him. And whenever he decides to pull the trigger on the rapture, I hope we're all ready, you know? That's all. I got that. Jay hates us tax. I love you guys, man, because God is love. God loves Republicans and that song's kind of catchy. Also, Lethal, welcome. For some reason, you becoming a member did not get highlighted here on StreamYards. I can't highlight it. Lethal RPG. Shout out to you, man. Laughing Mess says, I'm going to hold Jay's hand behind his back while Lady R&D hits him. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And look at this guy right here. Look, bro, what is that avatar? Do you do model planes? Do you do model planes, homie? What? I want to go somewhere. Are you kidding me, bro? Where are you? I gotta go hang out with you. Like, you gotta show me how to do that. I always want to do that one time in my life. But you gotta take off. You gotta let it fly. Just let me hold the controls and do like a left turn, and I'll give them back quickly. I always wanted to fly an RC plane. You're in New Mexico? Bro, I'm not even joking, man. Send me like an email. If I'm in that area, I'll be in San Antonio. Maybe I'll hop over one day. Jay will crash your $1,000 RC plane. That's big in Florida. I know, but I'd rather do it with like a channel guy. Look, your supporter over here. I'd rather hang out with you. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships to the channel, homies. No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. That's the last. Don't listen to the chat. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You want to hear a funny story? Imagine Jay screaming and pointing to the sky to play. No, stop. We're supposed to be talking about a serious war here. Okay, Spider? All right. All right, first of all, before I continue, I don't know how to say your name. Sidabria? Did I say that right? Sidabria? That's freaking sick, dude. Going out like and flying like RC planes. Oh, Cito Bria. Cito Bria? Cito Bria. I'll never get it right. It's air backtick backward. Ah, gotcha. I still won't get it right. Yo, that's freaking sick, man. I used to buy model rockets that had the little parachute and you could shoot them off in a field. And then like the parachute and they'd float down. Those were freaking cool. One time I made the mistake of like, instead of driving out to the field where I know I was in Fort Lauderdale, instead of driving out to the field where you're supposed to do it in Fort Lauderdale, I made the mistake of launching it in my driveway, thinking it would just go up and come right back down. That was a massive mistake. Hit a car. Hit a freaking car. Didn't do any damage. It came, it went out over to the highway and like, I could have caused a serious accident. It wasn't funny, but yeah. That was a long time ago. Lesson learned. I thought the police were going to come to my house. I thought I was in like major trouble. Nothing happened. It was a little funny. That was you, Jay? Oh, man, listen. Listen. Those balsa wood planes were the best, dude. You guys ever had those balsa wood planes? They'd be like $3 at 7-Eleven. You had to get the ones, you know. Sometimes my dad was a little cheap and bought the ones without the rubber band propeller. I'm like, Dad, what is this? You got to get on the roof, you know, and throw that freaking thing to get it to fly. But if you had the propeller with the little wheels, you put that rubber band on, man, and you sat there twirling that thing for like an hour till it was like extra tight. And then you let that sucker go. You did that until the rubber band broke. Once the rubber band broke, it was over. Or it smashed into a home and like the balsa wood just. Oh, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. They were $1.50. I think they were like $3. Balsa wood planes are the best. Might have to bring that up on Thursday. Every time I bought one of those with my lunch money, I always regret it. I bought like 50. My brother had one that was a gas-powered balsa wood plane. Graham says kite flying is underrated. Bro, I could never fly kite. I'm just not fast enough. You had to like get the kite all out and then run while pulling it just so it could catch the breeze. I was always the chubby kid where it just like I couldn't do it. You know, I think one time I was able to get it is because I was on my bike. Yeah, I was on my bike holding it and then you let the string go, you know. What a time to be alive. Also this, for us fatties, McDonald's biggest half-pound burger ever and calorie bomb is finally coming to the U.S. This is the funny. I don't know if Ryan's going to show this on Daily. I don't know. I sent it to him. I think it would be funny, but look at this. The seat, bro. This has got to be one of the funniest videos ever about McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's CEO Chris, I can't say that name, Kempczynski, reluctantly trying the new Big Arch Burger. Okay. I love this product. Okay, this guy doesn't eat his own bag. He's the CEO. He doesn't eat McDonald's. There's no way this guy eats McDonald's. He posts a video like to let everybody know that, hey, we eat this stuff, right? We eat our own stuff. This guy, bro, this is the worst marketing for a burger ever. When you're CEO, oh my gosh, just watch.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it. Here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product.
Okay, first of all, no one eats their food like that. Who has their like this was set up on display. This guy is terrified of his arteries, his heart, his lower bowels, right? This guy is I'm pretty sure he's in an area where he could run right to the bathroom and take a dump or have diarrhea. He's also got the famous McDonald's Sprite, okay? I know this guy ain't drinking no Sprite. I could just tell by looking at it. Look at he's got gray under his eyes, you know, like he is scared to death.
It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger.
Hey, how does he know it's so good if he hasn't tasted it yet? What?
Got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
Bro, you took a little nibble of the bread. You don't get into the meat of the sandwich on a McDonald's till you get near the middle. And why is your fries like that, man? Anyone that eats at McDonald's know exactly what to do if you got that tray. You dump your fries out and then you put ketchup in the corner. You don't set them perfectly like that for the camera angle. It's cringe.
That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch.
Buddy, you nibbled right here on the look at this. Where did you even bite the meat? All I see is a little bit of bread right here and a little bit of bread up here. What the freak, bro?
It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness.
Eat more. Bro, eat more. We got to see another bite.
But those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it. Chris K.
That dude did not eat that sandwich. That dude, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Look at that face of horror. Look at it. Look at the Oh man. He didn't even have a French fry, dude. He just ate the bread. He's like, it's so good. We didn't even see him take a sip of that Sprite. You know, some intern got that crap. All right. Some intern picked that up, and that's what they're gonna eat. And he's just like, "Oh, you got it. Let me set up on my Instagram." He's got other videos like this on his Instagram, being the CEO, but like this is the worst one yet. Like, look at his throat, dude. He can't even swallow, man. He's just like, ugh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. This dude didn't even take a bite, bro. He didn't even take a bite, bro. Oh man, that burger went straight in the trash, and he got himself a nice, tasty snack lunch for his boyfriend. Yeah, that man's just eating like baby carrots for lunch. Let's be honest, all right? Oh, Jay, make that sound again. Oh man, you guys are being nasty in the chat. This is like watching a emu try to eat a pumpkin. It's bad, man. It's bad. You need to I would feel better if like if they brought in a big fat guy, you know? This video is also getting a little okay, before you guys get a little too excited, fellas, all right? Before you get a little too excited, Jay's weird noise tag. Yeah, it was pretty weird. I'll probably never do that again. This video is going viral because many people have never seen the vacuum cleaner built inside the house, right? Like many people have never seen that. Like all the comments are like, okay, she did a little bounce. She's being a little seductive. I get it. Has anybody had a house like this? We had one in my parents' house. Yeah. You know, my grandma had it too. It was the coolest thing ever. We had one of those when I was a kid. We just plugged the hose directly into the wall. That's right. My parents' old house had one. That's right. We lived in one for a time in the 80s. It seems like they're making a comeback. A central vac. Every house in which I lived had one. Really? So it appears that they're making a comeback for some reason. Jay, keep your hands where I can see them. Beach Dad says, who the heck had these? Lower Alabama don't. Yeah, it was a thing. Yes and no. You would hook up the hose to the HVAC system, the vacuum, but the hose wouldn't go into the wall. Yeah, this is like the newer model. We could put the hose right in there. And we'll play it one more time for science purposes. Okay, there you go. It's kind of crazy that people just didn't like a lot of people don't know what that was. So Grapthar's Hammer says, my theory is that people are so feeble today because they used to push 60-pound metal Kirby vacuums around and have muscles. My grandma's vacuum was pretty heavy. Looks like vegan forced to look at meat. Yeah, the Bella Stella. They built that's when they really like now, like they build homes so fast today, they don't have time to put the vacuum cleaner in here. All right, let's see what we got here. We got TikTok. Hair's a mess. I don't see a nose ring. I don't know what that is on the back wall, but let's see.
I don't care. Playing golf in the United States is fascist behavior.
Oh, gosh.
Using up all the water, using up all the land, getting fucked up with your bros to talk business on a course. I'm sorry. It's fashy. It's real fashy.
Fashy? You woke up and decided that you wanted to make a post about people playing golf because you think playing golf is fascist. What in the world is up with these people? You can't enjoy things. Enjoying things is fascist or fashy. That's what they're calling it now? Oh, look at that guy with a golf club. He's fashy. What about mini golf? Can we play mini golf? Can we do anything? What can we do where you don't think it's fashy? What the heck is that word? Are we going to be saying that now?
Abolish golf courses. The worst people I've ever met in my life play golf all the fucking time.
You need new friends. I have a great time at the golf course. It's like one of the coolest things ever when finally you can get all your friends together to go do it. I've golfed with men and women. It's a great time. I love mini golf. I don't get where like the amount of stupid people with social media is alarming at this rate. I just can't believe that you decided to wake up. What man that played golf hurt you? Like, tell me what that is. Or maybe it's because you don't know how to play and you can't do it. So now it's got to be fascist. This is crazy.
And it's like, well, why play golf when you can just yourself?
Wow. Let's see what we got here, though. We got poor lighting. Looks like she's got the globe in the background. The sun is beaming in. So yeah, she's got tattoos. Looks like she's got a penis tattoo here. I don't know. And she wants to abolish golf courses. I don't even know. It's like, how do you even? I don't even know what to say. These people are insane, man. How do you wake up and think about this stuff, this post, and be like, I need to get a team together to abolish golf courses? Good Lord. I'm curious to know what they do for fun. If they do anything for fun. What do they do? Try to survive? These people clearly have no money, no jobs, no nothing. So they have to complain about everybody who does have a little bit of money to enjoy life. Metaslate for 20 for the fasci tag. Just say you stink at golf. It's okay. I do stink at golf, but I have a great time playing. I have a great time playing. Did Hitler play golf? Probably. Probably. I see Yellow Flash in the chat. How you feeling, Yellow Flash, after Saturday night stream? Jay, pretty sure you skipped my. All right, I got you. Golf is where I first learned National Socialism. Oh no. Good morning, Jay. So don't tell Jeremy I was a huge Dave Smith fan. I've seen his live show 4 times. He has now regretted his vote for Trump. It's hard to believe he understands the alternative. Hell, I got to tell you something, Trish. The people that come out and say I regret my vote, I can't take them seriously. I really can't. Are there people that might have regretted their vote? Of course. But when you come out and make such a big statement about it, and it's like, I don't get it, man. I'm not with it. I feel like it's more of a PR stunt. Sadly, that's just where we are. Kuwait shot down US 3 F-15s in friendly fire. Oh. Graham says for 10, Jay, the wife starts her new job this morning in Seattle, and I just wanted to say we appreciate all the prayers and thoughts over the last few months. It was a bit rough, but we got through it. Bro, you beat addiction. There is nothing that you can't handle. There is nothing you can't handle. You know, I do got to say, though, Yellow Flash sent a $50 to someone he was talking about, and he only sends me 2, one of his friends. Put that into some perspective, okay? If you saw, you saw. If you don't know, you don't know what I'm talking about. I needed it more than me. God tell us to help the unfortunate. He needed it more than me. I know, bro. I'm just messing with you, brother. Hulk Smash becomes a member. Zero says, does Ryan golf because he's fashy, or is he fashy because he golfs? I think it's because he's racist. That's all. All I got to say is The funniest part of Flashcast. Hold on, before I get to you, Andrew. Where is he? If you guys are still in the chat, what's freaking Rhino? Rhino's like yelling about something that's obviously he's had a lot to drink. Rhino's like yelling about something that's kind of important but not important. And Yellow Flash is telling Rhino, you're wasting time. Rhino, hey, Rhino, stop. You're wasting time. We've got to keep roasting. And every time Yellow Flash was like, hey, Rhino, you need to stop, man. You're wasting time. I was laughing myself silly, dude. And Rhino's like, no, I got something to say. I'm a nobody. I'm no one on YouTube. I'm a no one. I'm nobody. And Flash is like, okay, you're a nobody. Shut up. You're wasting time. I was dying, bro. Oh, you just had to be there. You don't waste time on this. It was funny, dude. It was funny. If you were there, it was funny. Rhino was just yelling like, I'm a nobody on YouTube, okay? I'm a no one. And Yellow Flash is like, Rhino, could you just shut up? You're wasting time. I was dying, man. I was dying. It was funny. Andrew with a $10. Andrew dropped a nuclear bomb Friday on the Drunk 3PO channel at the closeout sale for Daughter's Revenge. Listen, you could still buy the Daughter's Revenge. You just won't be getting it on the first round of shipping. You know? That first round. And we're going to be talking about that too. Achromatic Chronicles, Blue and Green, and all that stuff. I just needed a couple days to take a deep breath. Andrew, for $10, I'm now convinced her ex must have been a golf guy. And since she's classic, she's a classic spoiled liberal white woman. Her only option is for obviously to try to take down the entire sport to the ground. You're correct, sir. You are correct. You're correct. When do the books ship out? They should be shipping out soon. Maybe next week. Maybe at the end of this week. You should be getting them soon. Jay, you missed my first $2 super. Oh, no, I think I got them all. Radio Chimp re-ups his membership. Let me check. Let me go back. It's been a stream. Little Jim's Halo. I'm going to go. This is like from the beginning. Boom, boom. It might not have. The StreamYard has been kind of goofy. I'll check. This one, this one. Here we go. This one. Look up the SR-71 Blackbird, Jay. I thought I did read that. I got all these planes to look up. Also, Jay hates us tax. I got that one. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. But I'll tell you who does hate you. I can tell you right now, this guy right here. Who hasn't had a haircut in a while.
MAGA, it's not that we hate you. I mean, we do. Don't get that part messed up. But if you are still on the MAGA side and holding that flag and just cheering on that team, it's not that we hate you. It's that we're scared of you. That's
good. You should be scared of us. Number one, Billy. If you're going to upload a TikTok, make sure you balance out the music and your girly voice, okay? I can't hear you. All I hear is the dumb piano music. So your message is clearly not getting out to people. And if your name is really keeping it real, buddy, you got bigger problems going on in life than I could possibly imagine. Because you ain't keeping it real. All right? You ain't keeping it real.
That's the real problem. We're terrified that you are actual adults walking around making decisions, being able to vote and voice your opinion when you lack critical thinking skills.
You're saying we lack critical thinking skills and you don't know how to properly put a TikTok together? Are you serious? Are you telling me my critical thinking skills is lower gas prices, mortgage rates going down, not teaching children that they could be a different gender? That's a bad critical thinking skill? No, you know what it's called? It's called common sense. We have it, okay? And you guys don't. That's the line I've drawn in the sand here. There's people with common sense that look at stuff. Oh, voter ID. Oh, and people like you that have TDS. Insane.
As in, we present you with new information and you don't even look at that. You stick to your guns and say, nope, I know best. That's absolutely terrifying. And I'm not just talking politically.
You give us new information and we stick to our guns. Yes. Because it's common sense.
I mean, socially, financially, religiously, all of this that
You have religious information you want to give us? Yeah, we just played the church you attend, sir. I think I'll pass. I'll stick to my guns on reading the Bible. How about that? Financially, if you are part of that program, you just want the government to pay for everything. I'll stick to my guns and say no. Okay? I'll say no. And I'm not just assuming because most of you guys just throw a bunch of word stuff in the air and never really give us any facts to go on.
you're presented with new information that you didn't know. Maybe it's probably not new information, but to you, and you still
I can't hear a word you're saying because you've got the stupid piano music up too loud. And then you're telling me I'm supposed to take advice from someone that doesn't know how to balance out his music on a TikTok video?
just say, nope, I know best. I'm the smartest. I'm the best. This is the way it is. Now, if you know that about yourself, that's one thing. But what truly scares us is the people that think they know the best and continue on in society like that. I really hope this helps.
It does help because I love the fact we live in a time period where people are not scared to tell us who they really are. You know? I'm glad they tell us who they are because I want to know who you are. I don't want to be around you people. I want to stay away. So please wear the shirts, wear the hats, wear the signs, keep posting. So I'm like, yep, that's that guy. I'm staying away. Melanie Mac got married. Is that true, Jay? Yes, it is. Congratulations to her. I got to speak. I spoke with her several times. Good for her. I hope she finds happiness and fulfillment and love, That's what I want for everybody. So if you didn't know, Melanie Mac is off the market, everybody. I hope she finds happiness. Notice he isn't presenting any new information. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They just talk a bunch of crap. They have no idea. None whatsoever. This is from Tree Bear. Look at this. That's friggin' sick, dude. Mm-mm-mm. That is freaking sick. I want that as a lock screen on my phone. That is freaking sick. Mm-mm-mm. I'll probably have Mel back on eventually one day. We've been great friends for like 10 years. I've known Melanie forever. Like before the ups and downs of like her story. I've known her forever. We've had great times. We've got good memories. I can list for two. Jay loves mini golf. He also loves golfing with Minnie. She's a sweetheart. I got a thing. I love Minnie Mouse, but I was exposed. I got a little too friendly in front of Mickey. Minnie, my sweetheart, right there. There she is. Hold up. Hey. Oh, sorry. My bad. He waved. I thought that was good. That was a good catch. No wonder Disney's after me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show today. Tonight, Monday Hangover. We're going over what was the movie? From Dusk Till Dawn. Holy crap. That was a interesting film on that rewatch. Dusk Till Dawn at 6 p.m. and I will be at Daily today in an hour. So Jay skipped my last super chat. Hold on here. Hold on. All right, I got you right. To be fair to that chick, I too would consider golf my struggle. So maybe she's on to something. Better go watch Triumph of the Ball and take notes. I recommend everybody playing mini golf. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. Thank you for an amazing Monday. Be safe out there. Prayers for everyone that asked for it. And I hope today you could be the reason someone smiles today. God bless you guys. Read your Bible. Say your prayers. We'll catch you on the next run. Also, check Patreon because it's time for me to update the Patreon thank you reel that I'm about to play now.